How's it going? James, OnlineCarShow.net. Well, in this video, we're going to be discussing a must-have tool for any Corvette owner. So without hesitation, let's go ahead and get this video started. All right, real quickly, we'll go over events. Unfortunately, the Corvette Owners Club of Houston car show was canceled last weekend. I guess because of the pandemic or whatnot. They had a street meet, but I didn't go to it. There is a car show coming up this week, or weekend. Same one that did the one I got the trophy at last week, or Halloween, Showplace Classics. They're doing a Fort Bend Town Center car show November 14th in Missouri City. You can look it up, showplaceclassics.com, and got the flyer or whatnot at their last car show. They're offering 35 trophies, $25 to participate. They're doing a raffle. They'll be playing music. It says there's multiple restaurants in the vicinity. And before we get on to the video at hand, I just want to ask y'all real quickly, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe below. That helps my videos to grow and ensures you don't miss any of the upcoming content. Which, speaking of which, I've got two mods from Vet Lights. One of them is actually already installed on the car, and another one's on the way here. So, bunch of stuff coming for the channel. I really struggled with how to do this video. Honestly, it's my second time to totally just redo the entire video. I was originally going to do a winterizing your Corvette video, but didn't think y'all would take me too seriously being in Houston. And I've really enjoyed, I guess I'll go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. I ordered a, 404 Parts sent me a battery tender that's actually for a C8 Corvette. But if you look up all the forums, the C7 and the C8 battery tender from GM actually do work on the C6 Corvette. It plugs into the cigarette lighter same way it does with the C8 and C7. You just don't have access to a cigarette lighter in the trunk like you do on the C7. Anyways, it works just the same. The C6 battery tender actually plugs in directly to the battery in the back. I'm not a big fan of that because you got to have a wire somehow coming out the trunk of your car, and somehow you have to close the lid. So I opted for the C7 C8 one because there's little grooves in the door, which you'll see, that allow you to run the wire very easily. And I struggled, as I said, with the naming of the video, but after using this battery tender for a week now, I'm such a fan of it. I think this is a must-have mod for any Corvette owner, or even really hot rod, car owner. Anybody that doesn't drive their car sometimes for 2 or 3 days at a time plus, I think a battery tender is very needed. I've enjoyed it so much, and they're such, so fairly priced on the 404 Parts website, that I just thought it deserved its own video, to be honest with you guys. Also, real quickly, a big shout out and thank you to 404 Parts. If you guys aren't familiar with them, they've been one of my longest sponsors I've had. I've enjoyed working with them. They're a family-owned business. The guy is a genuinely nice guy. He'll take good care of you. They have awesome prices on all their products, and they deal with nothing but OEM parts. I believe he's also said he's starting to carry Adams polishes too. So, for anything for car care or OEM parts for your GM, Ford, Dodge, any kind of OEM part, you can hit him up. He also has a website, 404parts.com, and they're also on Instagram at 404parts. So be sure to hit him up, keep him on your radar. If you ever need any parts, something breaks down on the car, you need something, hit him up. He'll get you a fair deal on it. So let's go ahead and get to the unbox. All right, well, let's see what we got in the box here from 404 Parts. As I mentioned, it's got the little Corvette C7 logo. They're actually allowed to use it because this is a GM product. So let's go ahead and see what this battery tender looks like. And those that don't know, you actually can get these as an option when you buy a C7 Corvette. Ooh, he left me a little letter in here. So just to summarize the letter he wrote, it's just you know, thank you from him for being you know, loyal to him, and he's been a sponsor of mine actually for a long time now through another company he was with, and the really good guy. He's taking good care of me, and I'm, you know, proud to be sponsored by him. This is the biggest thing. 404parts.com. He sent me a bunch of, looks like little business cards here. Leave these on the car show. Give him some support. Ooh, some really cool non-glare stickers. Good quality sticker. Got one for the toolbox and one for the car. Thank you so much for that. Wow. Let's see here. Ooh, cool. We got a little case for it. Keep it in the garage without getting dust on it when you're not using it, or in the back of the trunk of the car. We've got a user manual here, shows you what it looks like a little bit. Ooh, and the actual part. And this is different than the one I've got with my C7 Stingray. I don't know. Maybe GM updated it, not sure. But it shows you here, you've got a reset button right here. It's going to give you, it's got a warning light. You've also got a power indicator. It's going to show you if the battery's low, medium, full, whatever. And you're going to get an indicator here on your charge level as it's plugged in. So you'll know when it's at 100% charge when it's being tendered. And just leave it, like I said, if you're, you know, keeping the vehicle a couple weeks without driving it, it's okay that it's at full charge. Just leave it there, leave it plugged in. That's the whole purpose of having a battery tender. You simply just plug this bad boy into the cigarette lighter and you're good to go. It's going to be charging the vehicle. So that's really all there is to it. Simply plug it in, plug it into the wall. First plug it into your cigarette lighter, then plug it into the wall. Make sure you're not getting any warning lights here and it's actually charging. That's it. Just leave it plugged into the vehicle. Well, as you can see, the unbox, I mean, you get a really cool little package. It's almost kind of like an Apple packaging, if you will. They got a real nice box. It's got a little case, which works great. That case, I'm going to show you here, you simply just fold it up, put it inside that case. Most Corvette owners have a little net going in the back of their trunk. Leave it in there. You've got a great natural storage place in the car for it. It works great. And as far as the functionality of it, we'll go over that now. Simply, according to the instructions, I actually read the instructions on this, believe it or not. You want to plug it into the cigarette lighter first, according to the instructions, and then plug it into the power outlet on the wall. I did notice, no, I don't have an AC Delco battery. This is another battery that's in the back of the car. Every time I plug it in, it does show low and then go to green eventually within like an hour or so. I don't know if that's just related to me not having an AC Delco battery and it not reading properly, or maybe I actually do have an issue with my battery or alternator for that matter. But I'm going to check into that and see what happens. I'll try to keep y'all updated. I love this battery charger. It's super quick. I simply just kind of leave it beside the vehicle, and when I get in and drive out of the garage, I'll unplug it, kind of push it over the side, drive out. When I come back, drive in, you know, open door, plug it in. And I noticed that my starts and stuff, after not driving the car for a week plus, my starts and cold starts are a lot better. And going into the cold months, this is, I think, is really important. You know, make sure you have a good battery. Who knows, this might actually save you a couple months on your battery life too. It may pay for itself over time. But I think this is a highly recommended mod. It's something I should have got when I bought the vehicle originally. And for you guys, I highly recommend you get one. Go reach out to 404 Parts. I'll have a link in the description. He'll hook you up with a deal. Tell him OnlineCarShow sent you and see if he'll give you a little discount on top. But thank you again, 404 Parts, for sending me this. As I mentioned, they've been an awesome sponsor of mine, and I highly recommend you guys start using it for OEM parts. I've been using them now for 3 or 4 years through the Camaro, Corvette, and this Corvette ZR1. So, but thank y'all so much for watching my video. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe below. As I mentioned, that helps my channel to grow and help support my videos. I hope everybody has a great week. Thank you so much.